Hello, welcome to Cooking with
Mo.
and Deb.
Today we're going to be making some comfort food. Deb's got a great recipe she wants to share with y'all for
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Do you like meatloaf? We like meatloaf in our house.
I think it's kind of a southern delicacy.
It is.
You know
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
southern thing. It's something you would find at the southern restaurants down
Meat
here.
and three, one of
But
them.
definitely you would find it in every kitchen. Like growing up, we had meatloaf at least once every other week.
We
you
did
know.
too. We did too. And then we
So-
still have it probably once a
Yeah.
month, I guess, at my house. So.
And y'all, this dish is great with cream potatoes or
Got it.
mashed potatoes, whatever you want to call them. But mashed potatoes, some
Green
mac and
beans.
cheese, green beans. I mean, it's just the perfect Southern comfort food.
And I've tried several different recipes. I want to try this one tonight, and we'll post all the recipe and how good it is when we're finished. But I'm just going to quickly show you what all goes in it. We're going to mix it up and drop it in the oven. So, start with ground beef. You use the percentage lean to fat that you like. Most of the time, I go by price.
Yeah.
Whatever price I feel
What's
like
on
I can
sale.
afford, whatever's on sale, and
Yeah.
especially today when prices seem to be going up.
Right. When
So-
I'm dieting, I will get the 98%,
Yeah.
lean.
Yeah.
But then most of the time, I'm right in the middle. I don't really want the 25% fat. And I don't really always go for the 98 because sometimes it can be a little dry.
It can be, exactly.
So
right.
I like kind of that 80-85%.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you start out with a pound and a half of ground beef
Pound and a half. Okay.
and two eggs, and you're gonna mix up your eggs and add 2/3 cup of milk, which I always
Eggs.
yes
Okay.
to the eggs. And milk is an odd thing in here, but it's gonna work. So
Okay. I'm gonna point that camera towards you, Dale.
okay, so add your eggs and milk. And then you're going to add one chopped onion. We've already chopped up our onion, so add
Yeah,
that.
we didn't want to bore y'all with all the chopping and the mixing and the grating today.
Then you're going to add Ritz Crackers.
Okay. How many?
It calls for 32, and that's actually one sleeve, at least of the ones that I had. I counted
Okay.
them, and so
And you just did them in a little manual food
I've
processor.
crunched them up really good
Okay.
with my manual food processor.
Right. Processor.
Okay. Then
Okay.
salt
Now
and
who's gonna be
pepper.
doing the dishes?
Whoops.
Oops.
A teaspoon of salt.
Okay. That's a lot of salt.
It is a
isn't
lot
it?
of salt. That's what it says. One
Okay,
teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of salt.
And
Okay.
then 1/4 teaspoon of pepper.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to add a little extra.
I love pepper.
because
I would
do
rather have
like
more pepper than salt, wouldn't you?
Now, the recipe does not call for a bell pepper, and I didn't have one today. But if you had a bell pepper, green or red or
I
yellow,
have one.
whatever color,
We're gonna put one in
they're
there?
good to go. Yeah, we can put one in
Okay.
there. I think a bell pepper kind of spices it up a little bit, so we will cut one up. Also, four ounces of shredded cheese goes into your
Can it be
meatloaf. That's a
your-
little bit of an odd ingredient, but it works here. This is sharp cheese, and then it has a little topping that's going to go on it. And after I add the bell pepper, we've got a red one.
Okay.
Let me do.
Okay. Yep.
I'm going to cut the top off.
Make sure it's still good.
It
I
is.
used
It
last
is.
week.
I
Okay.
might cut off the edge.
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
but
Cut off the edge.
I'm just going to.
Yeah,
Where's
we
that
love
chopper?
some bell peppers in my house.
We do too, and I had to use a whole bunch of. I had
Here you go.
to make things with my bell peppers just to get them used up the other day.
How much you want to put in there?
I could smell.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Drop them in. So red would work. Red's gonna work. Green would work. Whatever color you happen to have.
Is that going to be too peppery?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Just use your manual food processor or your food chopper, or however you chop, or even your knife.
Yeah.
Whatever you use to chop up your peppers.
Looks like you've done that before.
I've done it a time or two. We're getting there. Let me do a little bit more.
Yeah, it's
Don't be
kind of-
afraid to.
Yeah. It's not real.
Don't
real
be
hard
afraid
pepper.
to manhandle your manual food processor.
I can handle it. Oh, damn.
I might have been a little rough
It's
with it there.
You get a little out of
There we
hand
go.
now.
See
Oh,
how good
yeah.
that's chopped up?
Oh, very good. I think put all that in there. Yeah.
In
It's
go
a pound and a half of green beef.
Ground
beef. Green beef. I
Okay.
hope it's not green beef.
No, that would be a side.
Okay, so
Okay.
now what?
So now go in with your hands
She's going in with her hands,
and
y'all.
just mix
Oh
it
my
all
goodness.
up. We might should have gotten a bigger bowl, but that's okay. We'll get there.
You want a bigger bowl?
No,
Okay.
no. We're just gonna go like this. You're just gonna take a few minutes just to mix it all
How
together.
many of y'all would do this with your hands? Or how many of y'all
Good
would
question.
use a big old spoon?
What would you do?
I'd use my hands.
Yeah.
Yep. I wouldn't like it, especially,
It's
but
weird.
I would use my hands.
I can do this with ground beef, but
Yeah.
I hate to touch chicken with my hands.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I don't
People
know.
have a chicken fetish. My
I
cat-
didn't used to be that way.
This cat is right here going.
He smells the food.
He loves
wants
ground
some
beef.
food.
See, I like it raw.
No. We're
No,
not giving
buddy.
any.
You might can have some later.
But you do need to just keep mixing till you get it all mixed up really good. It kind of comes together. It's not going to be, actually that milk in it's going to help it to stay good and moist.
Okay, good.
Whoops.
Because I like it moist. Don't like anything dry.
No. So I think we got it mixed up good.
What you
so
got
I'm
over there
going
in
to-
that bowl?
Well, I'm going to tell you in just a
Okay.
second.
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead.
But I'm going to wash my hands before I do
Okay.
that. So
You
let
want
me
me to
put
do this
this
part?
in. Do you want to get your hands dirty?
Nope, I want to smear it with a spoon.
Okay.
Now we use a spoon.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna spread it down. Is it gonna fill up this whole pan?
I would thin it out a little bit, but not fill it up all the way.
Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm just pressing it into this pan. This is a stoneware cooker or pan, whatever.
No more baker.
Stoneware baker. Thank you, Debbie.
So now
Okay, I thinned it out too much.
there is a little topping that we're going to make to put on it, and it is a half a cup of brown sugar, which I've already pre-measured. A half a cup of ketchup, which I've also already pre-measured.
Don't you love ketchup on? Do I say that right? My girls
Ketchup.
tell me I don't say it right. How do you say it?
You say ketchup?
Yeah.
I say ketchup.
Ketchup. Ketchup. So, yeah.
Okay, I think
How's
you've
that
got
look?
that good. You're getting a little messy here.
Okay, so I just kind of made a loaf, right?
Yes.
Is that too thin, too
No,
thick,
no,
whatever?
it's fine.
Okay.
Then we're gonna drop, it says a teaspoon of mustard, but I've got just a tad more mustard. And this, use what you got. I had brown spicy mustard in the fridge, so that's
really
what I'm
make
using.
it better. I like brown spicy.
So we're just gonna mix this up.
Oh my good. Okay,
And
so what is that now?
this
I missed
is
it.
ketchup and brown
Brown
sugar and mustard.
Okay.
And in the recipe, when I was reading about this recipe,
smells
they talked
good.
about how, sugar, you wouldn't think this would be good with something with
yeah.
a thing like this, but
Yeah.
she said it really comes together good. So,
I
and I
love it,
know it
but-
does. I've used it before.
Now
so
I've never put cheddar
Cheese.
cheese in mine.
that's different for me too.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're going to put, let's see, I think it said half of this on top.
And then save half
Yep.
for later.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to put half of this on top and just smooth it
Smear it.
around.
Smear it around.
And then we're going to bake it at 400 for 45 minutes. And then we're going to take it out. Actually, at 30 minutes, we're going to put some more topping on and then finish it out to 45
Awesome.
total.
And we may add a little extra ketchup.
Yes, we may
Ketchup.
put a little more ketchup on the topping. So that's the meatloaf. 400 degrees for 45 minutes, and add a topping and a little more topping in between. So we'll bring it back to you to see the final product in just
We'll
a
be
little
right
bit.
back.
Oh man, the kitchen is smelling so good.
Yes.
Don't you think? The meatloaf is done, and we've taken some out to show you.
Mhm.
So take a look at the amazing meatloaf.
Yep.
We made mashed potatoes to go with it. This is going to be an amazing dinner.
I
Time
have
for a
2
taste
forks.
test.
And yeah, we're gonna make some green beans, like you said. Okay. Okay. Taste test time.
Is it amazing?
Happy dance.
I love that topping.
That is good, y'all. This topping has a sweet flavor with that brown sugar in it. Oh my goodness.
I actually added a little more ketchup too. Because
I
wanted,
like the more
I wanted
ketchup.
it a little bit thicker on the on the top, and it is so good.
It is very good. Let's have a bite of potatoes with it. Good too.
Gosh, y'all, this is the best dinner.
It is.
I think it's time to go have dinner, don't you?
I absolutely do. Y'all, make this recipe. It's super good. Recipe's going to be in the comments. Like and share our page, or follow us if you like the videos that we put on here. And tell people about Cooking with Mo and Dad.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.